welcome back to Lotus News. In today's report, we will discuss Carl's Jr., a famous American restaurant known for their premium quality burgers. Since opening their first store in New South Wales, Australia in 2016, Carl's Jr. has progressively been expanding. And the company is running their highly anticipated cooking competition for senior singles over 65 for the second year in a row. According to the data collected, it can be seen that these single seniors have an interest in cooking, with 44% saying that they are interested in cooking and a further 36% stating that they are sometimes interested. The older folks certainly like to be creative, with 56% of them stating that they are interested in creating and developing new recipes. 32% of the people even went on to say that they would specifically participate in a burger cooking competition. And 36% stated that they'd be willing to enter a competition to add new items onto the menu. What an exciting opportunity. And 32% of the elders rated their cooking as a solid 8. But when asked about how much experience they have with cooking, there was surprisingly a large range of answers, with the majority being 28% of them have been cooking for at least 31 to 40 years. Moving on to Carl's Jr. It is stated that only 12% of these over 65-year-olds have tried Carl's Jr. But luckily, 36% stated that they would be willing to give it a try. 48% of over 65-year-olds have reported back saying that they use social media, with the top platform being Facebook. When it comes to over 65-year-olds, they account to at least 16% of the population, which is estimated to rise to approximately 18% in 2027. The older generation are becoming more advanced these days, with 67% of these over 65-year-old plus Australians using social media, as seen from the Yellow Social Media Report in 2018. And 58% of those users have reported to check their social media immediately after waking up. With the average 24% of these 65-year-olds checking their social media account every day, and 91% of those users use Facebook the most. Older Australians are also spending about 18% of their money on food and beverage. Additionally, the 71% of adults aged between 50 to 80 reported that they enjoy cooking, and most are confident cooking with basic ingredients. Enjoyment of cooking was more common amongst those who self-reported being in excellent or very good physical health, compared to those reporting fair or poor physical health. The Carl's Jr. team have identified some situations that may help these singles who are 65 and over have an enjoyable time at their store, such as a positive experience with the staff, the pleasant aroma of freshly made food, comfortable lighting and colors that are easy on the eyes, being provided with multiple ways to order their food so they do not feel uncomfortable waiting in line if they physically cannot do so for an elongated period of time, and last but not least, providing food that is conveniently packaged so that our seniors do not have to struggle with getting their food out of the packaging. And now, I'd like to introduce reporter Nome, who is joining us live.
Thanks, Mystery. I'm Nome, reporting to you live from Dockland. Today we are here with the winner from Carl's Jr. 2021 cooking competition. Hi, Jenny. How are you today?
I'm doing absolutely wonderful. Thank you.
So, Jenny, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you found out about this competition.
So when I was younger, I always loved cooking for myself and my family, and I was always developing new recipes, and it's continued until now. So when I was scrolling through Facebook one morning and then I saw the advertisement for this competition, it was right up my alley. I was very excited. Not only did I get to develop a new recipe, but I thought perhaps I would be able to meet some like-minded people my age. Sadly, 3 years ago, my partner passed away, and it's been quite lonely. So I thought that perhaps this competition, I could make some new friends and some new social connections.
So what was your experience like participating in this event, and were there any challenging on the way?
So this competition was quite thrilling, to be honest, more thrilling than anything I've done recently. Wow. It was a lot of pressure as well, and I really wanted to create something special for both myself and for my community. And since we could only use the ingredients already on the menu, or and plus 2 extra ingredients of our choosing. It was quite difficult to come up with any ideas.
Whoa, that seems pretty challenging. And tell us how you felt when you won the competition and what was the prize?
So I was so shocked and excited when I won. I did not expect it. Well, a little bit. So the prizes were, I got my burger on the menu for 3 whole months.
No way.
January, February, and March. It was so... I just couldn't believe it every time I walked in and I saw it on the menu right there. It was amazing. The second part of the prize, even more exciting, is I won 3 tickets to America. Myself and 2 of my friends, we all hopped on a plane. We visited the Carl's Jr. headquarters, and then we just traveled around America for 2 weeks.
Wow, that seems pretty amazing. But how was your trip?
Oh, it was wonderful. I loved it. Would love to do it again.
Would you recommend this competition to other senior Australians?
Oh, absolutely, I would. It was a great experience that I would recommend to anyone around my age or even a bit younger or older. One of the great things about this competition was that it was actually broadcasted on 7 News.
Wow!
Yes, the finale. It was so exciting. So that meant my family around Australia and everyone could watch me cook and compete, and then the judging and watching me win. It was wonderful. I even heard from my friends who were watching in the South Yarra Senior Club that they'll be participating themselves this year.
Wow! Well, congrats to them.
Oh, good luck.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Jenny.
No
I'm
problem.
reporter Nome, and thank you for watching Lotus News today.